Little Grace Street's adorable smile melts your heart, but her laughter and cheeky personality hide a rare life-threatening condition. Now Grace faces an important journey, made possible by her parents and a generous community.
Cheeky, sassy, smart. She's just got a heart of gold. She just lights up a room.
Do you want to chuck him some bread?
The thing about Grace Street is that she looks like any other happy, healthy 4-year-old girl.
You want to eat it?
And that's what makes this a difficult story.
Oh, wow, these are beautiful.
Because while this cheeky little munchkin looks like she has her whole life ahead of her, she might not.
When she was first born, they knew something wasn't quite right.
Grace has what's called Abernathy malformation. In layman's terms, she's missing a portal vein.
The blood that goes from the stomach to the liver doesn't go through the portal vein. So basically it's unfiltered blood that's going through her body. What then happens is because the liver's not functioning well, the rest of the body suffers. So the heart, the lungs, the brain.
Left untreated, it can rupture blood vessels and damage organs, and it can all happen quite rapidly.
What they call the ammonia is very, very dangerous on the brain. So she's got raised ammonia and has done for quite some time.
It's not genetic. Her twin brother Isaac doesn't have it. Neither does her older sister Alana. It's simply luck of the draw.
But she looks like any happy, healthy 4-year-old girl, doesn't she?
She does. And that's the problem with this condition, is it looks that way, but it's not, because she's got poison running through her blood. If we leave it, then we're going to have a really, really, really sick little girl.
Grace is just one of 300 reported cases of Abernathy malformation worldwide. It occurs mostly in females and is normally discovered in the first few years of life. Mum Natalie and Dad Chris set out for second, third and fourth opinions from medical experts around Australia. There was no good news.
We've been told that she's inoperable. There's no vascular fix here in Australia.
But there is help overseas.
But there is one overseas.
In her research of clinical trials and case studies, Natalie stumbled across a paediatric surgeon in Chicago called Dr. Ricardo Superina, who specialises in complex liver and kidney issues in children.
Not many people are experienced in this particular field.
He has performed many similar operations to correct the malformation.
We've been doing this surgery for 20 years, and so I think people who are knowledgeable or who do their homework will seek us out.
Natalie immediately contacted his team at the Lurie Children's Hospital and began conferencing with Dr. Superina about Grace's condition.
And he basically said that he can fix it and it needs to be done now. It should have been done when she was 6 months old. Make sure they're long.
While he was confident Grace was a good candidate for the surgery, it wouldn't be cheap.
So when we got the quote, it come back at 350 Australian dollars.
350,000, you mean?
350,000 Australian dollars.
That's just for the surgery. Then there's the airfares, travel and months of accommodation post-operation where Grace's condition will be monitored closely. The bill for this potentially life-saving procedure could climb towards $500,000.
I knew that we had to do everything that we possibly could for our little girl, and I wasn't prepared to stop at anything, basically. I was prepared to do anything to get her where she needs to be.
What's your favourite animal, Grace? Have you got a favourite animal?
Grace's family began the mammoth task of fundraising within the local community. Family, friends and local clubs began hosting raffles. Donation buckets appeared in all the local shops.
At the start, I wasn't confident, and as soon as we started, we just gave 150%, like just everybody just rallied together and said, we're going to do this.
I'm going to have some. You're going to have some? I didn't buy it for you. I bought it for the ducks. You're going to eat some.
The Huon Valley is a small agricultural area in southern Tasmania. It's famous for its apple growing, its rolling hills and picturesque views of the Huon River. A population of only 16,000, but they really rallied for one of their own. In 6 months, they've already raised a whopping $300,000.
I guess we're pretty lucky to be from such a tight-knit community that's just been unreal, really. We wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
Natalie and Chris have booked Grace in for surgery in Chicago at the end of January. They haven't got all the money raised and they're taking a gamble. But the clock is ticking. Grace's ammonia levels in her blood are slowly rising.
She's aware that she's going to be in hospital, but she doesn't know what's actually wrong with her. I don't really want to confuse her little mind. I don't want her to be worrying about things that aren't necessary.
What do you tell Grace about Dr. Superina?
That he's Superman. That's his nickname, Superman. Where are we going? Soon.
Chicago.
Cargo, yep. And why are we going there?
To fix
To see who?
Superman.
Superman?
Despite the mounting costs, Grace's family are embracing this upcoming trip as one big adventure.
How big's the plane?
Very big.
Very big plane.
They've been standing on a cliff for the last 4 years. They're hoping a visit to Superman will finally let them climb down.
There's probably been maybe a little few more arguments than normal. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think we've both got the same goal and that motivates us to keep going. We can't stop. We've got to keep going because this little girl needs us. We're not going to let her fall.
Yeah, what a brave family and what a lovely community. We wish Grace and her family all the best for their trip to Chicago early next year. If you would like to help, please do just head to our homepage.